Hi guys, welcome to Two Bees in a Pod. My name is Les.
And I'm Z.
And today's episode is a mini-sode, episode 5, and it's called Double Down.
And we really hope that you guys are liking these mini-sodes because I am loving it. It kind of helps me start my Friday, even though today it kind of took me all freaking day, dude. Like I was in so many meetings, getting pulled left, right, getting distracted, trying to do my work. And I even told Lau, I was like, dude, I pressed play at like 10, like when I texted you, like I'm about to start listening.
Yeah.
I started it and I didn't finish it until like literally 4:30.
Oh.
But I love these episodes. Like
I
know we're barely on number 5, but still they are hilarious. And I just think it's like quick and to the point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am loving like from the feedback that we are getting, which also I want to thank everybody for the feedback.
Yeah.
We are getting like a lot of people like at work or like even you've gotten like messages like I've even seen on the Spotify where you guys are loving these episodes, and so we do hope that these mini-sodes kind of give you guys a little extra and like celebrate Friday is near when you hear our episodes Friday mornings.
The fun ones happen on Fridays.
Yes, the fun ones happen like what is it? The dirty ones come out at night, or what is that saying?
I don't know.
Okay, freaky ones. I think it's like freaky ones coming out.
Coming out at night. Come out at night.
I be freaky and I be out all day.
So not only at night.
Not only at night, but
right.
So yeah, we thank you everybody that is listening, that is joining us, that has been speaking, and we also need to check our emails.
Oops. If you haven't sent something, I'm sorry. I promise I'll check it.
We do have one.
Oh yeah.
It's a DM on Insta.
It's a spooky story.
And I think maybe like in the next couple of weeks we'll end up doing like another spooky episode.
I have good spooky stories.
And that episode will pretty much be. We do have a what was he saying?
I don't know.
What do you remember what we're calling that one?
Which one?
The one where they send in.
Fuck.
It's written down somewhere in my notes.
Yeah.
We'll remember.
I forgot what they're called.
But anyways, let's get this started. We kind of have been going back and forth. In the last 4 episodes, we started with me questioning Les questioning me, back to Les, back to me. So we're kind of gonna spice it up for our 5th episode, and we are gonna double down. That's why it's called Double Down. We are gonna both ask some questions, and let's see how this goes. I will start this off. So, Les, would you date someone who is separated but still legally married?
At this point in time, no.
And I want to refer to, so if you have listened to our regular episodes, you will remember, unless you are like my aunt that I just found out has been listening to our episodes backwards.
Oh, you know what?
Because on Spotify,
the new ones
come out in the bottom. She's gonna kill me for saying this on here, but she doesn't. We're not saying which aunt, okay?
The new ones come out on top.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday when I was talking to her, she was telling me what episode. Like she was telling me like a little bit about an episode she was listening to, and I was like, "You did." I don't know, for some reason when she was telling me, I was like, "I bet you anything she's not listening to these in order." And I was like, "Are you listening to them in order?" And she's like, "I don't know. What do you mean?" And I was like, did you start at the bottom, from the bottom up? And she was like, leave me alone. I was like, I knew it. Like, so she's going to be like, we always say like, oh, like in previous episode or in future episode. So she's probably like, what?
So
like
confused.
She's just so confused, but I think she just didn't know. For those of you that have been listening from the beginning, you know which ones you've already listened to, but I know some people started a little bit late.
Hey, but she's gone down, though.
Yeah, she has gone down.
Yeah.
So because of the past episodes, you have known that Leslie has talked to how many married men? 3, and none of them were legally divorced.
Yeah.
Or legally separated. They were just separated.
And some of them didn't tell me.
And some of them
Only one that I knew was separated, which was Hebrew guy.
Can we even say he was separated?
Exactly. Like he was separated, but he lived on his own with his family, I guess. Like
he lived with his parents, girl.
Yeah,
Don't give him that much credit. He did not live on his own. He lived with his parents.
He lived in the
Mr.
garage.
fucking like 42 years old, 38. I don't even know how old he was. Late 30s, still living with his parents.
I think he was 38. So
Yeah,
I think right now he's like 39.
So that's the reason why. So it's not that she's judging people that are separated. It's just that many people that have told her that they're separated. What, am I saying that wrong?
No, you're good. No, no.
So because of the past situationships that she's been in, that they've told her that they're separated, and later out come to find out they're either still married, have a baby on the way, or they were always married. So I think that's why, unless I'm wrong, Les, but me, your therapist, your unpaid therapist.
You're right.
That's what I'm assuming why you're saying that.
Yeah. So don't date anybody that's just separated. Because they always go back to their wives. Anyway, would you be okay with your spouse hanging out one-on-one with a single friend often?
I think it's okay. Most of my husband's friends are single.
Males.
And, actually, one of them is not single, but I feel like he's single. And
it's very one-sided.
Very, very one-sided. So if they go out, like, I'm not, again, like I said, and I will keep saying this, if there's no trust, how can I be with my husband? Okay.
Facts.
So if you are tripping out, like my husband don't care. When I go out, I go out. He's not calling me. He's not, I don't think he's checking my location, but he ain't calling me. He ain't texting me.
It's so fun.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
And that's why he always says, like, they're like his friends and other people are like, oh, your girl's doing this. She's going here. She's going there. She's like, there's guys around and she's drinking. And what if she gets too drunk? And my husband's like, I don't care. Like, I trust my wife. She knows her boundaries, like we have our boundaries that we have for each other. And as long as you don't step out on that. But like if you were over here shaking your ass on some guy, or my husband was going out to a bar and somebody be like, hey, your husband was somebody was shaking their ass on your husband, that's crossing a boundary. That's where I would not be okay with it. But I really would not care. Like, it's not coming out over here. So, yeah, sorry. I just think that it's okay for spouses to hang out with
single friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do married friends judge single people too much?
I looked at you crazy. Maybe. She says I have high expectations sometimes, or too many what are they called? Requirements.
Okay, let me add that to number probably 6 of our mini-sode is we're gonna talk about your ideal man.
Okay. Perfect.
And we are gonna discuss whether they think you have too many requirements or not. Okay? Because I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you because you're single. I'm judging all of the requirements.
All of your red flags. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's all the red flags, all the requirements. They have to be a certain height. They have to be a certain age. They have to be... I'm like, girl. Yeah?
No. I was reading the next one.
Oh, God. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Do single friends sometimes disrespect relationship boundaries?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Like, I mean,
I don't think I've
You're the only single friend I have.
Okay, thanks, bitch.
No, I'm just kidding. Like, I have other I have other friends that
Uh-huh.
are single, but they're not in my relationship. Like they've
Oh,
never met my husband.
yeah.
They're not around us to like be able to say like, oh, they're disrespecting my relationship. But like between you and Lau, that Lau's married, you're my single friend, so there's certain things that I can relate to her, and there's certain things that I can discuss with you.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're not disrespectful. So like if let's say me and you have something planned and I tell you like, hey, my husband's not feeling well, or hey, me and my husband kind of just want to hang out tonight, I can tell you that and you're not gonna get offended. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You're not gonna be like, oh no, bitch, like we already have plans, or
I come first.
at least I don't think you get
Oh no.
upset, but you're like, so I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, you're the next one.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Would you stop being friends with someone once they get married if they disappear?
No. Because you got married.
And I disappeared.
You did?
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Like
You
I
didn't even
disappeared
tell
for
me.
a while.
You didn't tell me until like fucking, I don't even know how long after. But yeah, you're right. So yeah, you did disappear. But did I stop talking to you?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Come on, girl.
fine. I did. I don't know.
So for me, I didn't. Okay, so let me
we didn't disappear on purpose. Oh, you guys, I want these chips.
You're eating the chips, girl. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta. Would you stop being friends with someone once? Okay, so let's dissect this, okay? Would you
dead.
stop being friends with someone once they get married if they disappear? So
Oh, stop being friends.
yeah. So like I didn't stop being your friend when you disappeared. Like you okay, when I left like my mom's house and I moved in with my husband, obviously like I wasn't as close with you for a while because we were now living in separate cities.
Yeah.
You were going to work, I was going to work and to school. Like we just had like
Our own
you were
thing.
partying, I was at home homing, and
Dude, that's so true.
you know what I mean? So like we were just at different eras in our life that we were still friends. You would still go over on the weekends. We would still drink. We would still have our girl nights.
Yeah.
But we were just living separate lives.
Yeah.
When you got with your situation, you left and disappeared. And you went months, like more than 6 months, where I wouldn't even get a text. I didn't talk to you. I didn't see you for like 2 or 3 years. But I didn't stop being your friend. I was your friend still, but I was just your silent friend. Like when you need me, I'm going to give you space. When you need me, I'm going to be here for whenever that you decide to come back. And that's kind of what happened.
Friend.
It's all right. Shit happens. We move on. We grow from it.
Okay. Do you think single people underestimate how hard marriage is? Please tell me so I don't do it. I'm just kidding.
I don't think you underestimate. I just think I undershare in some situations. Like I just feel like some things are meant to be left within the marriage with a partner. Like there's some simple things, like little things I can tell you, like maybe a little disagreement, or like I said, if I need a second opinion, like am I wrong? In that case, like I will be open and I will talk to you about it. But I feel like there's things that are just a little bit deeper that I feel like will probably not discuss, or I'll maybe give you like level surface. Like if this is like a deep issue, I'll probably just give you like a little bit of it, and it's not because I'm trying to hide it, or it's just I just feel like as much as I owe you respect, I also owe my husband respect. So I think that that's where it kind of a little bit. So I don't think that it's necessarily that you're underestimating it or whatever. I just feel like sometimes I just undershare in certain situations. But because you don't know the full scope of the story, you can't really judge it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's pretty much that. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. Sometimes like I can tell Lau a little bit, because I feel like in that case she also knows like, oh, I've also been with my husband for 20 she's been with her husband for like 20 years, and so I'm like, okay, maybe like she'll tell me like, oh, it's because men think like this, or it's because in their eyes like it could be this, and I'm just like, okay, that makes sense, and then I'll like analyze it. But I just feel like in every marriage that I'm sure there's, in my parents' marriage and Lau's marriage and every marriage, there are just some things that you just don't speak upon, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So, would you date someone with kids if the baby mama is still being messy?
No. I do not.
I think that that's like your rule, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you do date single dads, you do date dads that co-parent,
Mm-hmm.
but like if they tell you like, oh my, because you had a situation this week with a guy, let's call him construction guy, and it was something like that, like you were like talking to him, you were digging him, and then he started telling you about his baby mama and all the drama and how messy and custody and this, and you're like,
That's too
no.
much. That's like too oversharing. You know,
And
like,
especially like in one day.
yeah, dude, I had just started talking to him. That was bad. Okay. So no baby mama drama.
No.
Do you think single people underestimate? Oh wait, I already had asked that one. Sorry.
Delete.
Would you let your single friend stay over after a night out?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we
On
don't
the
go out.
couch?
Even when we don't go out, you spend the night.
I never
Well,
spend the
actually,
night.
you don't spend the night anymore, but you used
I
to.
spend the night when you're not home.
No, but like before, like when we would drink and stuff,
Oh.
there would be times that you spend the night. But then
Yeah.
I think like with your dogs now,
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Before, like when we lived in all Central, you would spend the night all the time.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you sleep in the living room. Sometimes with my sister-in-law. Sometimes even in our room, but like on the floor.
Yeah.
Like we'd have slumber parties with my husband, with everybody, but we always had a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. It wasn't just us three.
Yeah. Would you feel awkward being the only single person on a couple's trip?
I can say at first I'll be like, oh, it's gonna be awkward, but then I'm like, it's fun, cause like I don't have a partner, and like my friend. Okay, so I feel like my friend includes me enough to not feel awkward.
Mm-hmm. Who's your friend?
You.
Oh.
Stupid.
It's because you said it like you were like hiding who this person was.
I was saying my
like,
friend, and I looked at you, and you were like
trying to think
like,
of what friend she was talking about. Because you know we were just talking about your memory, how it's not that great.
Girl,
bitch,
yeah, no.
You've been on a lot of trips with us before, where it was just me and my husband.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why I said my friend. Okay. Oh, you, right?
Do you think some married people secretly miss being single?
Yes.
Not me, right?
No. No, I just feel like, I guess when you have problems and you have issues, you're just like, ugh, I just wish I didn't have these problems, so I'd rather be single. I mean, that's how I think. I don't know how everybody else thinks.
I don't think that way.
I think that way because I think I was with someone for such a long time that now that I'm single, I'm like, why didn't I do this sooner?
But okay.
Maybe.
But okay.
Uh-huh.
I feel that it depends the type of relationship you have.
Oh, yeah.
Because for you, I feel like you feel that way because your ex didn't do shit for you. Okay? Uh-huh. So in a way, like if we're talking about a person that has been married and we're saying like, oh, do they miss being single? If their spouse don't do shit for them,
then yeah,
and they're not satisfying them emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, all these things, if they're not meeting expectation, yeah, that person's gonna miss being single because they're not happy in a marriage. For me, if you were to ask me that question, I'd say, no, I do not miss being single. Like, I've been with my husband. I've been with him. We're going on 19 years. That we've been together, lived together, it's been 17 years. Do I miss being single? No. because the way that I see it now, I've been with my husband longer than I've been alone. From when I was a baby to when I was
That's
18.
fucking
Okay?
insane to think about that shit.
Bitch, I think about everything, girl.
I am not getting married. I don't want to say that.
So
That's messed
for
up.
me, like, I feel like my husband is such a big part of me that I feel like without him, I just be lost. You know what I mean? Like I just be lost. I mean, I know, like, I'm not saying like I'd fucking go die. You know, I'm not saying that.
Don't say that.
You know, I'm not, about death. I'm very open about that. But I'm saying like I don't miss being single because I just feel like I never was single. I got with him at a very young age. I don't know how it is to be single, and hearing your guys's, like, yours and my friends at work, hearing everybody's
Horrible stories.
horrible dating stories and hearing like that men ain't shit out there these days. Like, people don't have, of course, you've, like we've said, you're on how many husbands? Like 3, 4, 5 that you've talked to that lied about their situation. So that's where I think, and that's why I'm saying I do not miss being single, because I see and I hear what's out there, and I just rather just not. You know what I mean?
That's why I'd rather just not.
And I get that. Like, even my friend at work, she says the same thing. She's like, dude, I travel everywhere. Like, I have 2 friends at work, and they're like, I've traveled far. I've talked to guys that are from far away.
They're all the same.
And I'm just like, dude, I get you. Like, my best friend's the same way. Like, I totally understand what you guys are saying. And I tell my husband now, like, if something were to happen to you, or we just, like, something were to happen that we're not together, I would just be single. Like, I never want to get married again. I do not want. I can no longer have kids. So,
Well, you know what?
so like, I can't have kids. I don't want. I feel like I've invested so much time, love, energy, emotion, everything on my marriage now that I don't feel the want or the need to ever have to go through that again. You know what I mean? And I tell him I always tell him, like, we weren't together, dude, I would just be a hoe. I would not be in a relationship. I don't want to get married. I don't want to move in with nobody. So when you tell me, like, dude, I really don't think I'm gonna get married, I'm like, I can understand that. Like, not because I want to be single. No. That's not it. It's just like, if I was not married anymore, or if I wasn't married, I just wouldn't want to go out there and date. And like, I think I'm too, at my age now, and like what I have going on with, like, in my career, with my kids, like,
Yeah.
I just rather give all my energy to my kids, and once my kids are of age, give everything else to myself. Like, I just rather just not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Do you think some single people romanticize marriage too much?
Yes.
Because you're like, oh, I want to find the one. For me. No? Or what do you think? Or like, does it mean
so like, I think like when I see Love Island, when I see Bachelorette, when I see or hear like some of the things that you say, like, oh, I want my husband or my boyfriend to bring me flowers like every week or every month, or I get it. Everybody has their own thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But all these things that I hear, like, oh, and I want him to plan dates, and I want him to do this, and I love my husband's like, hey, let's go to the movies, or hey, let's go have dinner. Like, I love that. But when I hear some single people, it's like, quiere que te bajen las pinches estrellas, la luna, que te, like, you know, like, te laman el pinche culo, like literally from fucking everything that you can think of. That's why I feel like sometimes single people
want too much.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's okay, but then again, we're gonna go back to what I always say is, don't expect too much, because when you expect too much,
you get let down.
Exactly. There's room for letdown. There's room for it not to work out. There's room for you to be like, well, you did this in the beginning and you're not doing it now. And I just feel like, yes, it's okay to buy your spouse. Like, if it's something that you guys love, if they love to give you this every single roses every single week, and you love to receive flowers every single week, that's cool. That's for you. But it doesn't always have to be so like extra.
But also, I feel like sometimes guys give energy they can't
Keep up with.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
So it's like, yeah.
Because they're trying to wow you.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, now you got me, and then what?
Mm-hmm. Like, my parents have been together for, I think they said, like, almost 29 years. And
God.
And my dad has always been every payday my mom gets flowers, just because flowers, anniversary, it doesn't matter what it is, he's always buying her flowers. And that's cool. Like, that's what does it for them, for you too. Like, you've said it, like, I want flowers, I want this. And you and my husband sometimes have arguments over it, and I'm like, girl, for me it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Buy me fucking food. I'm gonna eat that. Like, take me to go buy a purse, like, you know, like, or let me shop as I want freely and don't get upset. Like, those are the things that, for me, that's romantic as fuck. For me to be able to buy what I want to buy and not be fucking having to hide my packages, or not have, you know, like, that's romantic to me, girl. Like, nah, flowers me van a morir, güey.
But they're pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty. Like, but I'm saying, like, I don't need them every week. I don't need them every month. Like,
I need them every week.
Yeah, but see, again,
no, pero luego cabeza con tantas flores.
Yeah,
mejor cada 2 semanas.
And flowers are expensive sometimes, girl. It's like fucking $60, $100.
Girl, I don't ask for that many flowers. Just a little bouquet, just a little.
My husband has bought me a dozen of roses at Vaughn's, dude.
Oh, yeah, those are expensive.
For like $69. I'm like, dude, that was a fucking wallet.
Hey, fueron y las piscaron.
That was some shoes.
Yeah, you're right.
So sometimes, yes, it's the gesture, it's the thought that counts. So I will love it, but I'm not big on, like, it has to be all the time. What's a bigger red flag? A mama's boy or someone always too busy?
A mama's boy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because then, sorry, I put a chip in my mouth. Hold on. Because mama's boys, they expect you to mother them.
But your guy wasn't a mama's boy. He just expected you to do everything for him, like his mom.
He was a mama's boy. Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yes.
I thought he hated his mom. Okay, you can delete that, but...
Did. Yeah, dude. Her son was God. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, God, mama's boy for sure.
God.
More than being busy, I don't give a fuck.
That's insane. Okay, would you rather stay single forever or to settle?
Single forever.
I feel like you've settled in the past.
I've settled too many times. Fuck
not
that.
once, not twice. Too many to count.
Do you believe people settle more than they admit?
Yes, definitely. Like we talked about a little while ago, in my marriage, I do feel like privacy is
the best policy. Just kidding.
To a certain extent. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure as much as I vent, he vents. Like, everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs their own therapist, okay? Whether you pay for them or you do not pay for them, everybody needs a therapist.
I pay for them in coffee.
In coffee, horchatas, snacks. Chips. Okay. Would you date someone that your friends hate?
I have. Right?
I think it was your karma.
Yeah.
Because you hated, like...
all your
actually,
exes.
you hated a lot of my exes.
I hated all of them. Even your husband at some point.
You did hate my husband. Yeah, you did hate my husband.
Yeah. Well, I feel like hate is such a strong word. I teach my kids hate is not a nice word. But I know what you mean. Like, I know what it means. I hated the other ones. This one, it was just like tough love, you know?
Mm-hmm. You just needed to warm up.
Yes.
Or he needed to warm up.
I feel like... I don't know. Yeah.
And we grew up. And like I said, we were super young. We were very immature.
Very, very immature.
But I just realized that you did hate all of my exes. All my exes live in Texas.
Well, now you hate all of mine. Most of them.
Yeah. Not your casi algo, though. He will always have...
And
Eagle Bay. Sorry. See? I hope you're still listening, guys, because this bitch over here still...
I knew you were going to say it.
I forgot about him.
Same.
Because he's been kidding. MIA.
Yeah,
I need to have a conversation with him, actually. So sweet.
Hold on. How much should friends... Hold on. Okay. How much should friends/family opinions matter in a marriage? I don't give a fuck. I'm just kidding. What?
That's pretty much what. I mean, like you said, you hated my husband and you hated... We're going to say just my husband for now because we're talking about marriage. This is a marriage question, but you hated my husband. And I gave no fucks. Like, I still got with him. I still married him.
You still had kids.
Still had kids with him. So, like, you had to get on the fucking husband boat over here. But my family didn't like him. Some of my family didn't like him in the beginning either. And they love him now. Everybody loves him. So...
We evolve.
Yeah, everybody evolves. We evolve together. Would you date someone who still talks to their ex every day?
No.
Jesus, didn't even let me finish.
Oh. Can exes truly just be friends?
Can ex? Again, it goes back to the level of exes. If it's somebody that you just dated like a couple of dates and then you guys realize that you guys weren't a match, you guys were better off as friends. If it's somebody that you just hooked up decades ago and you guys are just friends, you guys have mutual family members, you're friends with their family and vice versa, like that is okay. But like if you were engaged, if you were married, if you have, like,
there's levels to this
there's
shit.
Levels. There's definitely levels. If you lived with them, that's definitely a no.
Okay.
What scares you most about marriage? Ooh.
That's a difficult question.
Very difficult.
I feel like it means like forever. Not forever, but like, I don't know, because I feel like I experienced it, but kind of half-ass, Damn, he's still awake. Anyway, what scares me the most about marriage?
For me, it's divorce.
For me, well, kind of the same, but for it not to work.
Yeah, for me, it's just my parents, my biological dad and my mom were divorced when I was 3, 4. And I feel like even though my mom remarried and she's been with my stepdad, which is, I can say my stepdad on the podcast so you guys can defer, but he's my real, like, he's not my real dad.
He's your real dad, but he's the real one is the real one.
Yeah, so like my biological dad is my real dad, and my dad is my stepdad.
Yeah.
Okay, so for future reference, so I guess like it affected me a little bit, like my parents divorced because obviously like they weren't together. I love that they didn't work out because I love my dad. And I would not trade him for anything in this world, not even for my biological dad, because he gave me and provided a great life for me and my brothers, so I would never trade that. But what still scares me the most is from being married and being married for a long time already, is I'm always gonna be scared of divorce. Like, because I wouldn't want that for my kids. I wouldn't want that for myself, but I am also a firm believer of people being in a marriage not just because of their kids. Like, if it does not work out, it doesn't work out. Like, I feel like a lot of kids, a lot of people stay together because of their kids, and they don't see the damage that it causes their kids. Yeah. And that's what happened with my parents is that they were together. My mom did stay, and she would have left him like that first year, and she stayed because she was pregnant. She stayed because she was with, like, because she had a baby. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she stayed for a full 3.5 years, and I saw the damage. Like, even though I was little, I
Yeah.
still seen that damage, and that scarred me. And I have the issues that I have now still because I got to see that and experience that. So sometimes parents think like, oh, I'm only staying for the kids, or I'm only staying because I don't want to be divorced. That is not a reason to stay. Like, if you are not happy in your marriage, then it's just better to just co-parent, because once you start once you start going in that route of divorce, it's kind of hard to you're not happy. And if you're not happy and the wife is not happy or your husband is not happy, your kids are not going to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, your
Yeah.
kids see everything. They pick up on energy. They pick up on the arguments. They pick up on all these things. And I just feel like if both people are not happy, it's better to end the marriage when you guys are still friends. You guys are still in love, because when you stay too long, it starts to damage each other. You start
Yeah.
fighting more. You start hurting
Hating
each
each
other
other.
more. People get violent. People start cheating on each other, and the kids see all that, and so that damages the kids in the future. So that's why, yes, as much as I am scared of divorce, I'm just scared. I guess I'm scared of being like in an unhappy marriage. That's
Yeah.
And when you first get married, you never. Everybody says like when people get prenups or they want prenups, like, why are you already planning the divorce? Like, no,
You're just getting ready.
I'm trying to be ready. And so when you're getting married, some people think that it's bad to have those thoughts, because it's like, oh, you're already waiting for the bad to come, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to be prepared. For me, I just feel that it's being in an unhappy marriage or divorce,
I
because I
think
wouldn't want that.
I think everyone should get a prenup.
Bitch, I had nothing when I came into this marriage.
I know, but I feel like
I feel like we
because
both
of
came
my
from the,
because of my ex, like
he really
when you
fucking,
have
yeah.
when you have dogs, when you have certain things, they want to take certain things from you, and it's like, no, you ain't taking shit from me. But anyway, what's the hardest part no one warned you about?
Jesus.
What?
I don't know. So this part no one warned you about?
When you have to share a bed. I'm just kidding.
I like sharing beds. I don't like sleeping alone.
I love
Um,
sleeping alone.
I feel like nobody ever
Sorry.
warned me about the the growth stages.
Oh,
Um,
I thought you said grope
no,
stages.
growth, no,
Growth.
growth. Like, or actually, growth, but also seasons. So I refer to them as seasons in our marriage or seasons in our lives. There's times that you can have a very good season. There's times you can have a very bad season, and I feel like they're in that between. From nobody prepared me that you're not always going to be the same person. Like, I always hear like, oh, things change. I mean, hay épocas. Like, I've heard of the seasons. I've heard of all this, but until I got to like my 30s, did I really understand that? Like, I didn't know that as a person, one as a person and one as a married person, you have to change things. Like, because like I said, I've been in this marriage for almost 19 years, and we are constantly 19 years later, we are still learning things, and nobody ever warned me. I just felt like in the beginning, it's like, well, you're just married. But like, there's things that I'm still learning about my husband. There's still things that he's learning about me. There's still things that we are constantly having to learn and kind of like change, and it's because we're growing. We're not the same people we were 5 years, 10 years. And like you said, my husband's changed a lot. Like, in the beginning, a lot of people didn't like him, and now everybody loves him. So people change, and I was never prepared for like when kids are like terrible, the terrible 2 stage, the terrible 3 stage. Well, in marriage there's like the terrible 5 stage, the terrible 10 stage. Like there's like stages and seasons in your life that can be really really good, but then be a little bit bad, and then like vice versa. So
Yeah.
I didn't know about changes and all of that in a marriage. Would you move for love?
I have.
You have, and that was a mistake. So moral of the story: do not move.
Would I move again? No.
Should one oh no, that's you.
Oh, should one person sacrifice more for the relationship to work?
No, I think everything is 50-50.
Definitely.
Is it harder dating now than it was a few years ago?
Yes. Because
social media?
Back then I would actually meet them in person. Like, it was worse. And like now they don't even make it through phase 1.
I think it's okay, but it is more difficult now because now it's all these fucking apps.
Yeah.
All these dating apps, all these people want to be thoughts and hoes and fucking getting their fucking dick wet left and right and up and down. And I think it's just harder. Before, you would meet people at the club, at work, at gatherings. You would go to parties. You would go to gatherings with your friends. You don't go nowhere but here. Who the fuck you gonna meet at my house, girl? That's why I'm always trying to find your husband. That's why we go out so much now, because I'm always like, I'm looking for a lesbian. I'm gonna make you a shirt, bitch, because people need to know that you're fucking single.
No, I would not wear it. You're gonna have to wear it, and then it could just be pointing.
I'm looking for my friend. I'm looking for a husband for my friend with an arrow, like my yard sale signs.
Do dating apps make relationships harder to trust?
Yes, definitely.
Really? Okay.
What do you mean, really? You meet all these guys on dating apps and you can't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
Ya tienes sueño, güey. Ya es hora.
It's your turn, bitch.
Oh. Would you rather have chemistry or stability?
Well, without chemistry, you can't have stability. You have to have chemistry.
Chemistry is a big mess for me.
But I feel like stability for me now.
I think for me it's the chemistry.
Well, yeah, but you can have chemistry and not have stability.
Mm-hmm. I can be stable for both of us.
No, bitch. No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, but you've already been the stable one in the relationship.
Like today, the guy that I was talking to, there was chemistry. But then when he said something, there was no stability. So, like, no, I said goodbye.
It made you question his stability. Yeah. Like, does he have a job or is he not? Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I think stability for sure. More than chemistry. For me. Do people fall in love with potential too often?
I think that... I don't think you fall in love with potential too often. I think that you give potential too much hope.
Yeah.
Like, you want... Because you see some potential, you hope that it's there.
And
which is exactly what happened with... What are we calling him? Teacher?
Uh-huh.
Holy teacher?
Mr. Teacher.
I do not think you fall for potential. I just think that you give it too much hope. And that is kind of what you did. I feel like that's what you were doing with Mr. Teacher. Was you seen a lot of green flags. You seen a lot of potential for growth. And then you didn't see so you had hope. Mm-hmm. that was like gonna work out, and then it ended up giving all the red flags.
And then it came crashing down like Amelia Earhart.
Yes. Oh my gosh, girl. Took it very south there. What's an instant turnoff on a first date?
2 hours later.
On a first date. When they say, are we splitting the bill or what?
Oh gosh.
Do you think situationships ruin people's trust in relationships?
Yes, they do.
Okay. That was a short answer. All right. Oh, wait, it's your turn.
Okay. Are situationships worse than breakups?
No. Because it's a situationship.
Do you think that breakups are harder?
Yeah, because I feel like you're already with the person. Situationships can end anytime.
For me, I feel like situationships are worse because majority of the time there's no closure.
You're right. Yeah, that's true.
And
That
then
is true.
like
It just ends.
it just
and
ends.
like you don't get any answers.
You get
Nothing.
It's nothing. Your situationship, I feel, is worse than a breakup because a breakup is a breakup. A breakup,
You know what?
break up. All right, I never want to see you again. Fuck you. Fucking go fuck. I don't know. You fucking tell them off, or you just end it and that's it. But when you've had a situationship, okay, let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. Do you feel like it was more painful to break up with your fiance or that you never got closure with your situationship?
That I never got closure with my
See what I mean?
situation trip.
Your situationship. So that is a little on the tougher side. It's your turn, girl.
Me? Is honesty always the best policy in marriage?
I guess it depends on what it is. Because sometimes, like, if you're too honest, you can, like, really hurt somebody's... You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, like, okay, like, again, we're coming back around with the same shit, but if you were to get cheated on, okay, if I were to get cheated on, I would want to know. Like, be honest about it. Don't make me look stupid. Don't make me feel dumb. Like, if you cheat on me, just tell me, like, am I going to be heartbroken? Yes, I am. But I'd rather you be honest with me.
Yeah.
But if it's, like, something to do with, like, my character or something to do with, like, my weight, you know what I mean? Like, something... Like, and my husband is not like that. I'm just giving examples. But I'm just saying, like, if it's something deep, like...
Something that will make you feel...
Like a less person or a bad person. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, something like that. Like, oh, like, I don't think you're a good mom because you do this. Or I don't think that you... I don't think you deserve me because of this. You know, like... I feel like that is where I feel like honesty is not the best policy. Or, like, you know what? Like, I've seen people that are like, oh, like, you would look so much better if you lost, like, 75 pounds. Or they body shame you. Or they talk shit about how much money you make. Or, like, they belittle you because, like, I make more money than you. Or, like, you're not pulling your weight financially. Like, stuff like that. Like, yeah, you might be right. But I'd rather just... just don't tell me. You know what I mean? But, like, if it's something like, you know, I lost my... Like, there's people that, like, will lose their job and, like, pretend that they have a job for a month, 6 months, and, like, they don't tell their spouse because they're embarrassed or because they just don't want to hurt their feelings, whatever, or they don't want them to worry. You're just creating a bigger mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in that case, when it's something like that, I think it is important to be honest.
Okay. Oh, it's your turn, no?
No, mine was the best policy in marriage. No? Oh, okay. Well, it is my turn. What is your biggest relationship ick?
When the guy is lazy.
Okay, good answer. Okay, well, that's it for now. Hope you guys liked our episode. Our double down mini-sode. I feel like those were a lot of great questions and answers. I also feel like these last two mini-sodes were a little heavy. Yeah. So I think that our next one will be a fun one. Let's do another one of your maybe your Facebook dating apps. And that's it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.